Welcome back to a new episode. Just like last episode on the bag, today we're going to talk about shadowboxing, and everything has to have a purpose. So today I'm going to show you some shadowboxing drills and exercises, not only to improve your fighting, but improving the right muscles. We're going to use dumbbells to strengthen our shoulders, which is an important part of fighting. If you don't overload that muscle to have that endurance to keep your hands up, it's going to be difficult in the fight. And you also want to visualize an opponent, and that's the most important thing people forget. They just shadow box to warm up. Yes, it's a good warm up, but it is also a good fight tool and a good tool to help you in the ring. The easiest way to work your shoulder conditioning during your shadow box is using these light, cheap dumbbells. I like to use a 2-pound set of dumbbells and a 1 pound. When I use my 2 pounds, I'm focusing on power punching. So from here, you'll see me really focus on my inside fighting, maybe my doubles and triples with my punches, and that just gives me the idea of really sitting on my punches with a heavier weight. As you get better, you can use volume punches with it as well, but it does slow you down. So that's when I use the 1 pound dumbbells, especially after the 2 when it's a little heavier. You'll find your hands flying a lot quicker with the 1 pound, and this is where I like to do more volume punching. So you'll see me fire out with more volume and getting conditioning that way. And another thing you can do with these are set exercises. It doesn't necessarily have to be shadow boxing to improve your shoulders. I'm going to give you a set of exercises now you can do maybe in between your shadow boxing, before and after, all to help your shoulders to be able to keep your hands up during the fight and to get you that good solid power and rotation. You don't want any weak point in your punching power and that transfer of power you're using. So some of the exercises, the simplest is the forward roll, making sure my elbows are up. This will help keep your shoulders. Seems easy, but if you build up the speed and the endurance of it, you feel it really on the shoulders. And I also mix in backward circles as well. Okay. I also have straight up and downs. I call them the milking the cows. And working your anterior, the front of your shoulders. I can bring my hands out. Some people like pulses. Some people can keep their hands out, alternating between. Okay, whichever way you want to use them. The other most basic way is consecutive punching. So I can go horizontal punching, consecutive. I can go 45-degree punching, and I can go overhead punching. So in my classes and when I'm doing training with these, I'll always call out sets. Usually I do 30-second burnouts, and I'll tell them horizontal, 45-degree, or overhead punching, all working the different heads of the shoulders, all to make you have more endurance in your punches and to give you more punching power.